this video, I'm going to run you through a series of stretches that should help ease pain around the lower back and top of the pelvis and sacroiliac area. I think it's important to note that lower back pain is complex and should ideally be assessed. These stretches are just general stretches that can help ease pain and stiffness in that area. Long-term issues need to be treated manually, and strengthening exercises should be combined with a good stretching program. As always, we need to make sure that we're feeling the stretch during these exercises, but we should always stay away from pain. So if any of these stretches start to cause pain, we need to stop. All the exercises can be stripped back or advanced, so don't worry if some of these are either too easy or too difficult. We're going to start off with a hip mobilisation technique. So we're going to get ourselves on the floor. We're going to get feet so soles are in towards each other, and we're going to pull heels in towards the groin. We're going to just try and get those knees as low as possible. Back nice and tall. Going to get hands under toes from here, and we're just going to start to rock forwards and backwards. And we're going to do about 15 seconds like this. So it's important to remember when we're dealing with back, it's not just the back we have to stretch to stop back pain. We have to get around the hips as well. So once we've done our forwards and backwards, we're going to start to go side to side, and again about 15 seconds or so. Good. And once we've got there, we're going to just start to come around these circles. So we're going around in anti-clockwise circles here. We're going to keep going, and after about 15 seconds, I'm going to go the opposite way. And we're now clockwise circles, just trying to keep the back nice and tall, and we should be feeling that around the sort of groin area into the hips. So you might find some of you can't get the feet that far, so it's fine if they're here. If you can't reach the toes, that's fine, grab the ankles, but we want those deep as possible, and we're rocking on them. Good. We've quickly loosened out the hips. We're going to start to get into some of the other stretching now. So we need a chair, and we're going to start to get into the glutes and piriformis, so some of the deeper rotational muscles in the hips. So sat on the edge of a chair, one foot on the ground. We'll start right leg. We're going to bring right leg over the left, so as if you're reading the paper. And we're going to start off by pushing knee nice and flat. And again, some of you will find it's up here, that's fine, just do what you can. If it's up here, you're going to work on trying to just get it flat. If we can get it flat, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to just bring chest down towards the shin. And we should start to feel nice pull around that sort of bum cheek area. Should be nice and deep, this one. So we're going to lean forwards, and we're going to do about 5 to 8 deep breaths in all these positions. So breathe in and slowly out. And as you breathe out each time, you're just trying to lower and get this chest down to the shin. So breathe in and slowly out. Good. So like I say, around the hips, you might get a little bit in the groin. It's probably just a bit of hip tightness. So breathe in and out. And in. And as you breathe out, push down. Breathe in and out. And it's okay, if you can't get any further, just hold where you are for the next few deep breaths. And like I say, we're going into 8 in each position. So from that position, we're going to get more into the piriformis now. So same position to start with, but this time rather than you going down, you're going to bring the knee over to the opposite shoulder. So you pull in the knee, cross the body now, and same thing, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're just going to bring that knee across chest. Now that's getting me very deep, right in the centre of the bum cheek there. So that's your piriformis muscle this is getting. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just try and bring that knee across a bit better. And remember, it's right knee over to left shoulder. Breathe in, and breathe out. And in, and out. That's getting me a really good stretch now. So a few more, breathe in, and out. So again, we're going to about 8 breaths. Good, we're really going to pull that across the body now. In, and out. Last one, breathe in, and breathe out. Great stuff. And we're going to go do exactly the same thing on the left leg. So same thing, left leg's coming over the right knee now. You might find one leg's better than the other for this. So to start with, we're just looking to get the knee down. If you can get that knee down, brilliant. If you can't, you're going to start here, and as you breathe in and breathe out, you're going to lower the leg. If we can't get there, breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to take chest down towards shin. Good. And again, remember, you're quite deep in and around the hip area here. So around the outside of the bum cheek, breathe in. Slowly out and push down. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, that's really getting me quite deep now. Breathe in. Push down as you breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And out and push. Good. Breathe in. Slowly out and down. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. And come up. And again, got to get that piriformis now, so we've done glutes. So knee this time, left knee is pushing over to right shoulder. So breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're pulling the knee across the body. Good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull it across the body. So again, very deep and quite central in the bum cheek now. Breathe in. And pull as we breathe out. Good. Breathe in. If you breathe out, we're going to pull that over. Good. That's really hitting me again now. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull that knee over. So remember, you're aiming to get left knee up to the right shoulder. Breathe in. And out. Good. Couple more. Breathe in. And out. Last one. Breathe in. And out. Great stuff. So we're still going to use this chair. We're going to start to stretch front of the thigh here. So we're going to kneel down in front of the chair. If you can, we're going to get the toe just so it catches it. We're going to get the left leg out in front. And you should already feel a little bit of a pull through the front of the thigh there. And what we're going to do, we don't want to see you leaning back, so that's just going to make that back pain worse. We're going to keep nice tall position, and we're going to almost squeeze those bum muscles, which will push the hips forward. And we're going to look to stretch front of the thigh here. So big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to squeeze, and that gives us a nice stretch all the way down the front there. And breathe in. And as we breathe out, just squeeze that bum muscle a little bit more, and it'll just force the hips forward. Make sure we're not leaning back like this, because that's going to make any back pain worse. So just make sure you're not doing that. Breathe in. And again, squeeze that bum muscle, force this forward. Perfect. Breathe in. Same thing, squeeze, and it's going to push the hips forwards. Great. Breathe in. We're going to go to 8 breaths again. And breathe out and push. Good. So this should be really heavily getting you down the front of the thigh there. Breathe in. And out. Perfect. Couple more. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Last one. And breathe out. Good. Great stretch down the front of the legs there. And again, we're just going to switch legs. So, knee's going to come down. And we're literally just going to switch legs. So the left toe's going on the thing now, on the chair, sorry. Right knee's going to come out in front of you. Same thing, you're up tall, you're not leaning back, just nice tall position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to squeeze those bum muscles, and that's going to push the hip forward and give you a stretch down the front of the left leg this time. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to squeeze and push. Breathe in. Squeeze those bum muscles, that'll push those hips forward. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push forward. So that really should be front of the left thigh now. A couple more. Breathe in. And out and push. breathe in, and out and push. Now I should mention, if any of you can't kneel on the knee quite this heavily, you don't need that chair though, it just makes it better. But we can get rid of the chair, he says, and you can just leave the leg on the floor like this, and the same thing. It won't stretch you quite as much, but again, we'll just push forwards each time. So knee doesn't have to be up here. Again, if you're feeling brave with your balance, you can hold it there, but resting on the chair is best. Back to the legs now, and then we've covered all of that hip area I was talking about before. So we're going to sit down on the floor. We're going to have legs out in front. We're going to bend. We'll start with the right leg. You're going to bend the right knee, and you can bring the sole of the foot into the side of the leg, and you're going to pull the heel as close to the groin as you can get it. Again, if it's here, that's fine. If you can get it up here, great. Do what you can. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in, nice tall back as well. As we breathe out, we're just going to lean chest down towards the knee. So you're going to come forwards, and now we're getting a nice stretch down back of the leg here. And we're going to just breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to lean forwards. So if you can do it, we'll grab toes as we do that just to keep our position. So breathe in and breathe out, and you'll come down. If you can't, you can grab the ankles, you can grab the calf, you can grab the knee. Don't worry too much, you can use a foot and a leg. Just get something to hold on to and just help that pull you down. So breathe in and slowly out and down. Good. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, push down. Good. So that should be really nicely down the back of the leg now. Breathe in and slowly out. Good. Breathe in, couple more. Breathe out. Nice. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out. And as we breathe out, remember we're pushing down. Great stuff. And we're just going to then switch legs to the left leg. So legs back out. This time, left leg is going to bend. And again, it doesn't matter if your foot starts at your knee, if it starts at the groin, if you can only get it at the ankle to start with, that's fine. It's all about where you're flexible, where you're not. But we're going to pull that leg as high as it'll go. Back tall, breathe in. And as we breathe out, chest down to shin. Good. And again, 8 deep breaths in these positions. So breathe in and breathe out. And again, remember, these hands can grab the ankles, they can grab the toes, they can grab the knees, just wherever you're comfortable. Breathe in and out. And as we breathe out, we're going to push down. Good. Breathe in, out and push down. So again, back of that thigh there should be getting a really good stretch now. Breathe in and breathe out. Couple more, breathe in and out, and as we go, we'll come down. So it's not uncommon to find one leg's more or less flexible than the other. Breathe in, last one, and breathe out. Good. So we've stretched all of the hip area now, done fronts of legs, backs of legs, rotational muscles, glutes. We're going to start to get into the actual lower back area now. So we're going to move on to some back exercises now. So we're going to start off with a lumbar extension. We're going to use something, kids golf club, brilliant, something that's going to lie just under the hips here to give you a feeling of a point of contact. So you're going to lie on your tummy. You can use a towel, but again, this is perfect really. So that is just going just above the hip bones here. And that's just going to give me something to feel like I keep contact with. I'm going to lie flat, hands into a pressure position. I'm going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're just going to arch the back, and we're making sure we keep contact with whatever it is you're using under the pelvis, so the rolled up towel or the stick. What we don't want to see is everything coming off it completely. So we're going to breathe in, and we're going to arch the back, so breathe out. Good, so you'll know I've got contact down here still. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're just trying to arch the back. Breathe in, and breathe out, and we're trying to arch the back as far as we can. So as soon as you feel like you're lifting, you need to stop. So it might be that you're only here to start with, that's fine. Breathe in. And if you're only here, as you breathe out, you're just going to try and get that little bit extra. Breathe in. And breathe out. And you're going to do 8 deep breaths again. So breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Couple more. Breathe in. And out. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. As you breathe out, you're just pushing up. But remember, you don't want to see your sort of pelvis coming off the ground. If that's happening, it's because the back is stiff. And like I say, if that means that you have to start here and over a couple of weeks build yourself up a bit each time, that's fine. I'd rather you here doing it properly than here and cheating your way up. So breathe in, and remember, breathe out, but keep that pelvis down. Good. We're going to start to stretch some of the muscles in the lower back now. So the QL muscle down the bottom here, a big spot for back pain that gets very tight. So I'm going to go onto the knees. Feet are going to be sort of hip width apart, they don't need to be too wide. We're going bum back to heels. We're going to go, arms are going to start below chest, and it's going to walk them out slowly. So we're going to take a big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're just going to stretch the arms forwards, get that chest nice and low, and stretch that back out. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're just going to lower that chest again. So we're just stretching the whole back area out. Breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out, lower that chest. Good. So again, remember, as we breathe out, we're not looking to stretch forwards and bring the hips back up again. Like this, we want to see bum right back. Breathe in. And out. Good. A few more, we're doing 8 breaths in each position, remember. Breathe in. Slowly out. Good. Last one. Breathe in. And out. Good. Perfect. And then what we're going to do, we're going to start to get one side over the other now. So, same position. We're going to be feet about hip width apart. We're going to go bum down towards heels. Arms are going to stretch out. And this time, we're going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to take the body over to the side. And that's going to stretch you all down that. If you're going left, it'll stretch you all down the right. So breathe in. And breathe out. Take that over. Remember, hips should be down. Chest down towards the ground. Breathe in. And then out over to the side again. We're going to do 8 deep breaths in that position, so a few more. And out. Good, so it should all be lower part of the right side of the back. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Just going to come back to the middle. And we're then going, same thing. We're going to do the left side of the back, so we're going to go to the right. So we're going to breathe in. So breathe in. As you breathe out, chest goes down, arms out to the side. Good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take that a little bit further over. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again, we're just taking that over. So again, 8 deep breaths this way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Deep breath in. And out. And again, if you can take it further, try. If not, just hold it in that last stretch position. Breathe in. And breathe out. Couple more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're into the last couple of stretches now. So we're going to sit on the floor. We're going to lie down. I'm going to get arms down, head down, arms in that sort of T position. We're going to take right leg and straighten it. I'm going to take the left leg. We're going to bring that knee over the body. and we're going to hold. So we're going to take a big deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're just going to try and get that to go a bit further. What we don't want to see here is this back shoulder coming with you. We want to keep that flat on the ground. So if that means you can only get your knee here, that's fine. Just let gravity pull you down as you breathe. If you can get all the way down, great. This is going to get you lower back, it'll get you across the bum muscles. If you want to get hamstrings involved, we can get a straight leg into it. So breathe in. And as we breathe out, just let gravity bring that knee down. And again, 8 deep breaths in this position. So breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. And the goal is to get this knee flat down. If you can get there, use this hand to hold it. Breathe in. And out. And remember, we don't want to see this up here. We want to see that flat down. So your left shoulder blade should be on the floor. Breathe in. And out. Good. And I'll show you that from this other way now. So this time we're going opposite side. So left leg's going straight. Right knee's coming up. And it's going to breathe in. As you breathe out, it's going to go over. And again, so you see with this shoulder, we don't want to see it doing that. We just want to see it flat down. And you're trying to get that knee down. So that should pull you all across that lower back. Breathe in. And out. Good. And again, you can use that other hand just to pull knee down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Great stuff. So 8 breaths in each position. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Be perfectly honest, I've not counted, so we'll do a couple more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll call that 8. Good. We're going to go into some spine rocking now. So we're back on the floor like we were in the last exercise. You're going to lie flat back. And what I'm going to ask you to do, you're going to pull knees towards the chest. You can either grab on top of the knees or you can grab behind the knees, whatever's more comfortable for you. For some of you, again, if you're a little bit tighter in the hips, you might find you need to get knees apart and grab them this way. That's absolutely fine. And all we're going to do from there is pull knees up. If we can, start to crunch the shoulders up a little bit. And then we breathe in and breathe out. So if you're comfortable here, what we're ideally looking for is to be able to just get a little bit of a rocket going on. And just keep breathing. So we'll do about 8 deep breaths. And again. And we're trying to just curl up as much as we can here. So knees to chest, shoulders to knees. And again, for some of you, you might be here. And that's fine. Just work on getting knees to chest. Again, you might be here. Just work on knees to chest. And then, like I say, the goal here is into that curve position. And we're just rocking to and from. So again, with this one, 8 deep breaths like the rest. You can do about 30 seconds if you drive count time. Perfect. Good. I'm going to go into our last stretch now. So move that chair back again. Grab this. So we're going to use back of the chair. You can use a kitchen worktop or a table. Doesn't matter too much. Feet are going to go shoulder width apart. Arms nice and straight on the chair. And take a big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to push the bum back and we're going to push the chest low. So we're keeping a flat back, straight leg. We're going as low as we can. We're going to breathe in as we come up. And as we breathe out, just going to push back. Good, breathe in. And this stretch is going to get you a bit of everything really. Push back, good. So predominantly it's going to be backs of legs. Some of you might find it around the glute area. Breathe in, breathe out, and push back. And again, you're doing about 8 of them. Breathe in, and breathe out. We're looking to get that as low as possible each time. Breathe in, and breathe out. So for me, actually, that's more backs of legs, kind of hamstring area, both legs, but that's where I'm tightest with this. If you've got lower back issues, you'll probably feel a bit of back here. Breathe in and out. Good stuff. Do 2 more. And out. Last one. And breathe out. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click like, click subscribe, check out my other videos on the channel. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MH Sports Therapy. Links are in the description.